welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Total War Rise of Mordor 4v3 battle replay today. It is a siege of Erebor. We have the evil armies marching on Erebor lands. So we have 3 Erebor armies getting ready to defend themselves. We have HAXE.EXE, myself, and UNGRIM on the defending team. We'll have to go to the attackers later on. Usually I'm able to see the names at the start of the replay, but unfortunately there was some glitch and I had to get into this replay a special way in order to make it work, and we'll find out who the attackers are at the end of the battle, so don't worry. Now, if you want to see your own Total War replay featured here on this channel, you can send to my email at scoutsoffentertainment@gmail.com. You can post your replay to me directly on the Discord using my Discord ID. You can join my Discord server, Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of Total War replays into the Battle Relay sub-channel you will find there. If you also like to support my work, there are various funding options available in the description below. But if you want to help me out with the YouTube algorithm, which is vitally important to the channel, don't forget to leave a like on this video, subscribe of course if you haven't already, tick the bell for notifications so you never miss a fight, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's go through the Erebor armies here. Now, we've got about 3 or 4 crossbows per army here, per defending team today. I have myself some Matlock warriors and some Erebor halberdiers. I also have I actually have a lot of shock infantry in my army compared to my allies. So I got some Matlock warriors here again, some Dwarvenburg guard, halberdiers, crossbows over here. We have 2 more units of Warriors of the Red Mountain. My ally has some Iron Guards here. I got my general in this unit of Tomb Wardens. It was kind of advised I shouldn't have put my general in Tomb Wardens, so I probably won't do that in the future. You guys probably shouldn't do that either. This is a frontline unit, and probably you might lose your general more easily in this kind of unit. So you want to kind of keep him maybe in Dane's army, where that unit is pretty strong compared to the Tomb Wardens. We have here some Archers of the Red Mountain, some Mansion Reclaimers. We've also got some Iron Guards again. I've got some Erebor Axe Warriors, Dwarven Company, Dwarven Warriors there, and more Dwarven Warriors. Okay, Iron Guards there. I got a unit over here, Erebor Axe Warriors, just to kind of fill the gap in the line. We have some Erebor Axe Warriors again. Make that 3 units on this side. We've got some Erebor Halberdiers. We've got Erebor Axes behind them, 2 units. Some Archers of the Red Mountain, Dwarvenburg Guard. We got some Ered Mithrin Veterans, and some Dane Ironfoot, Mansion Reclaimers, Tomb Wardens again, or Tomb Wardens here, Erebor Halberdiers here, and I think that's Archers again of Red Mountain. And so far in the beginning of this battle, we weren't too worried about losing 1 or 2 victory points. I think our fallback position was if our right flank fell, we were going to crash towards this position. That way we wouldn't lose all 3 victory points and then the battle. Well, that was the idea anyway. We have here some Dwarvenburg Guard here, some Ered Mithrin Veterans, some Mansion Reclaimers, some Dwarvenburg Guard. We've got here some Ered Mithrin Veterans, some more Dwarvenburg Guard, Erebor Halberdiers over here, and we have, I think, 3 units of Iron Guards here, just blocking the pass. Got some Archers of the Red Mountain there, and we've got 2 units of crossbows here, Erebor Crossbowmen, and I got some Erebor Crossbows up here as well, and some Archers of the Red Mountain. So as you can see here, our line stretches from one end of the map to the other. The attackers cannot breach our line, or cannot get into the victory points without going through any of us first, basically. Now, firstly, attacking armies here is Dunland. We've got here some Champion Reavers here, 2 units. Some Dunherd Archers, looks to be 3 units there. We've got some Dunherd Swordsmen, I think maybe 2, 3 units there. Over here we have some more Dunherd Swordsmen. We got here some Axe Throwers, Dunherd Chosen. And I think I already commented on the Archers there. We've got some Champion Reavers as a general. And Blood Avengers, go watch out for them. We've got here some Dunherd Archers again. Looks to be 2 units there. Blood Avengers, looks to be 2 units there. We've got some Dunherd Swordsmen. I think maybe 4 units of them. Yep. And this attacker is sort of isolated. His allies are over here. We have here, I think that is RHUN. We've got some Varric Lancers here, 2 units. We have here Mordor with some Uruk Spears. I think that's 3 units there. We've got some Guards of the Teeth, 2 units. One of them triple gold chevron too. Badass. We've got here some Uruk Throng. We got here 5 units of them, an Ogna. We got here 5 units here of Uruk Archers. Now both their Ognas here was targeting our Archers up top. They're basically trying to force us back, and so I'm trying to spread out my troops as best I can along this tiny plateau, which is not easy. A direct hit will kill 4 to 10 at most. But, you know, it's not that easy to get a direct hit, so that's what our fingers are crossed at this moment. The other attackers, we got here, I think that's Jeez, come on, Michael. What is it? I think maybe that's good to bad. Not good to bad. Oh, that's horrible. We got here some race. We got some Mirkwood traders. We got some phantoms. He's got 4 units here of phantoms. Got some champions of Dol Guldur. No, it is Dol Guldur. We got some champions of Dol Guldur as a general unit over there. We got Guldur blades. Looks to be about 4 or 5 units of them. Got some macemen over there. Behind them, we got some warlords of RHUN. Some Lokrim halberdiers, another Ogna, it would seem. Bane of Steppes. So maybe 3 units of halberdiers. Warlords of RHUN, I'm going to guess 3 units of them in total. Got some Varag bowmen here, and some Lokrim archers. Looks to be 3 units of Lokrim archers. Actually, 2. And 3 units of Varag bowmen. Okay. 7 to the eye here, 2 units as well. Now, I actually they were charging me, and I indicated my troops to charge, and UNGRIM was shouting, saying, "Scouts, what are you doing? Don't charge in your melee troops into a cavalry charge. You're going to lose big time." And as you can see here, I've taken some casualties, roughly 20, making it a bit harder for me to stretch out my troops and sort of close the gap. Right now they're in shield wall formation. My idea was that if I position them just rightly, theoretically, if they try to charge through our lines, I'm going to try and snag 1 or 2 of them, and the whole unit will come to a halt, and they'll be able to focus them down with their archers, or maybe charge in some melee troops to knock them out. Now, I'm keeping an eye on Dunland here, but so far he's not moving forward, so my attention is actually over here right now with my allies. And I'm trying to get my troops into a better position. Now, originally I was going to fire into the race. I think maybe I did fire 1 or 2 volleys into them, but then my ally said, you know, stop, they're a crappy unit. They got a lot of HP, they're really, really hard to kill, but they're not that much of a threat. And they would take a hit, they can't really soak up all that ammunition, so it was advised to me never to really use my ammunition on units like the race. Instead, focus on units like the Guldur blades coming up. So my troops, they're getting ready for battle. Iron Guards here, as you can see, was taking a ton of hits from the Ogna. He lost a couple here and there. This is where the first battle really begins, right here. Now, because Dunland was never attacking me at this stage, it made it easier for me to keep my attention solely over here. But I was always flicking back and forth along the line. We got our enemies trying to fire some arrows into... I don't know what they're trying to do, actually. They're trying to hit. They're trying to hit these guys. Archers of the Red Mountain can somehow go through the rock. Yeah, there's a small glitch there. Now, Guldur blades here charging into the race, so I was reluctant to fire on this unit. I believe I switched my targets to the units I was sort of most confident of killing. So these guys here moving up. I'm firing directly into their flank. And so far I've killed 17. Look at that. How's that? That's an awesome cinematic shot right there. I love the mountains on this map. Alright, let's have a look. Oh, they've engaged other parts of our line. And so far, our front line here is holding strong. It's very long and very thin. We can bring up troops to reinforce it here and there. I think Swayze's troops here are giving our enemies a run for their money. These guys here wavering. Silver Chevron over half strength and wavering. Even if they break at this point and retreat, they should reform. And the enemy's firing on some archers of the Red Mountain there. Okay. Meanwhile, I'm focusing down on the center here. Looks like there's some race in the area, which isn't good. I was sort of aiming for this area here. This is a sweet spot. We've got about 2 or 3 units here of Guldur blades. Also some macemen here as well. It seemed too good an opportunity to pass up. And right now my guys have got 125 kills so far. Pretty happy with that.
He refuses to admit defeat. Their unit has rallied.
And very good. Now it looks like Dunland has decided to move on me. He's getting closer. Yeah, okay, sending in some Dunherd Swordsmen, and we got here some Blood Avengers. I have one unit of Berg Guard, I think, guarding this pass. It was a tiny pass, I noticed it when we first deployed on this map. So I was always mindful to keep one unit there just in case I try to sneak up to the right side. My poor crossbows can't get a bead on them. It's too hilly there. The angle is horrible. We've got here some archers firing into me, but my troops can take it. I'm not too worried about that, at least for a little while. We had some Champions Reavers charge in, and I haven't lost any troops just yet, which was very lucky, actually. Some Mansion Reclaimers, so one of the best Dwarven units for Erebor, with their golden beards. And trying to keep the Champion Reavers at bay. So we've got a couple of Alpha units here. My little Erebor unit is still doing not too bad. I wasn't aware of this. We've got, I think that's UNGRIM or Swayze's archers there. I think probably UNGRIM's. Firing to the Orc Pillagers. The attackers seem to be really wasting their Ogna shots. They're not really getting a lot of bang for their buck. A lot of their troops are already doing battle with our own. Our reserves are spread out, so the chances of a hit won't be too catastrophic to our defensive plans. Looks like Dunland's charged in again, and this time we've got some melee troops coming in from Dunland. Dunland Swordsman charging into my Mansion Reclaimers. I've lost 7 so far, not too bad. Servants of the Eye, so Mordor is over here too now. I think I got some crossbows up on the hill there, just firing down on the line. Yeah, Servants of the Eye are through. They're attacking these archers. I think I'm setting up my Tomb Wards to try and chase them off and try and save my allies' archers from annihilation. So basically I just start shadowing the Servants of the Eye at that point. My crossbows still have a little ammunition. Now, I had some shock troops over here, and originally I was going to send them in to battle on this side, but then I think he asked me to pull them back, and then he said, no, send them in, so at some point I do send my troops over here into battle. We've got some phantoms coming up. Oh, a little bit of friendly fire there. Oh, my shots coming in. Don't seem to run out of ammunition, do they? Finally, this phantoms start to go down. Racing phantoms, that's what we were talking about for a little while. And how best to kill them. Alright, up top. On the other side, got some fire arrows coming in. Okay, dwarves have broken through the lines. And they're going to maybe go after the archers. I think we've got some guards of the teeth back there. No, that's all archers. Now the walls are going to hold the line. What we got coming in here? Eric Spears coming in. This is just one big long line battle. So you're probably wondering what we're going to do with the middle section here. Well, the middle section is staying intact for now because we don't know what Dublin's planning to do. We don't know what the other attackers are planning to do just yet. So basically we're trying to wait to see which part of our line falters before sending over reinforcements or breaking up our armies. Because if we break up that middle section, we essentially isolate two parts of our force. I get isolated and Swayze gets isolated, and half of UNGRIM's troops are basically divided down the middle. So right now we have our supply lines open. Now my Erebor crossbows have taken casualties largely due to the Servants of the Eye, the bloody buggers. But as you can see, they managed to remain intact, at least for now. I was really proud of my Burrick Guard. These guys here I've been holding for some time. Not wanting to give an inch here to the enemy. As you can see, Dunlend is really struggling to get through them. There's some Matlock warriors over here supporting my Burrick Guard. So I have 2 units over here. And these guys here are heavily depleted. Now, I was firing my archers into them before, and I was actually using I got a unit of archers over here, which is now what the 7th of the Eye have charged into. They got 131 kills, so they did a bit of the damage down there to those 3 units, and my shock infantry just sort of finished them off.
Our men have given up and are running for their lives.
Good charge there from 7th of the Eye. These guys down to 115 kills so far for the Servants of the Eye. Here's a wee bit dark. Down to 16, so they're on the way out. I'm sending over a unit to try and cut off their retreat. Seal them up. Seal them, then carve them. Archers still providing missile support. At this point I charge out 2 units of my shock into some archers that got left behind. I figured it was relatively safe because there's no enemy cav nearby. There are still enemy cav riding around. Now, as you can see, Dunlend actually broke through our lines here. My crossbows are trying to take out the Dunherd Chosen, and I'm also trying to support the Iron Guards over there. And UNGRIM is moving up in force. I believe this is UNGRIM's troops. Not that he needs my crossbows, he's got enough units over here. I reckon we'll deal with Dunlend. But if you can help the ally out, you always should. Plus you get more kills and makes you look better. A little bit of friendly fire there, but the crossbows are helping the spear Iron Guards sort of stay alive. They are surrounded right now. I think UNGRIM's got 2 units over there taking on some infantry and 2 depleted archer units. The Iron Guards look like they will survive that battle. Champion Reavers searching for their next target. Right now, it's 5,000 to 5,000. Our enemy originally had 12,000, we had 6. We have 2 Wardens, we have Arid Mithrin veterans. Look at that armor. And the archers just shatter. 4 archers. Now our enemy is consolidating their positions. So that's where my shock went. They went over here. I got into arrowhead formation. Halberds at the front.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Lancers broke. That's good news. So, champions of GULDUR have engaged the Dwarven Warriors and Iron Guards, and we have another unit of Erebor Halberdiers coming in. Dwarven units outflanking the champions. My units of shock joining, I think that's Halberdiers, yep. We've got some enemy archers behind. We also got still some Workroom Halberdiers behind them, so still a few troops remaining on both sides. Okay, we've beaten back the enemy once. We're pushing forwards. My airborne crossbows still have ammunition. Now I believe I try to actually target the Ogna crew. And I think Swayze's archers there trying to bring down the Ogna crew as well. We managed to set, I think, one of the Ognas on fire already. That looks like Barrack Guard and Iron Guard still alive. Those guys have been fighting since the beginning, I think. My Dwarven Guard, I don't know. I think I'm charging directly into the enemy. I think I was going after this unit of Workroom Macemen. The Arid and veterans are there. Come on, guys, get a move on. Allies mentioning claimers outflanking the enemy. Nice charge there from the Bayonet Steps. Dwarven Guard down to 50. They got hammered there in that charge. RHUN will not be content until my Barrack Guard are gone. I think I said Harad. My bad.
Is dead. A lethal blow.
A bit of friendly fire there.
The men are broken and running for their lives.
Now my ally's going to cop it a little bit. Not too bad. Bayonet Steps quickly changed course before running to the Halberdiers. Well done to him.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
Dwarven Guard trying to finish off the last of Runic forces. Although without the Warlords, they're going to struggle to go against the Dwarven troops. Champion Erebors looks to be done. General's still alive, I think. Archer's trying to bring down the Bayonet Steps. Bayonet Steps got to get out of there. Charging the Halberdiers there, they got collected. Down to 23. Spear Guard charging forth. And we're taking on the last of Mordor's forces over here and Dunland's. This was pretty cool. My ally was taking on some guards at the teeth and had my crossbows there in a flanking fire. And that is that. Let's take a look at the kill counts here for each player. So, HCG was the first Erebor army. And here's Arid and Veterans there, 300. Erebor Axe Warriors, 312, 285, 210. Mansory Reclaimers, 112. Erebor Axes, 461. Erebor and 290. Goldenburg Guard, 438, 393. Iron Guards here, 229, 268, 201. Erebor Hatleteers, 268, 247, and 610. Archers of Red Mountain here, 515, 337, and 86. But you can't deny it. I think ACG was the player of the match there. Okay, my army. Well, my two boys didn't get too many kills. They're mostly out of the fight, but most of the unit was still alive as well. Mansory Claimers, 216. My Warriors of the Red Mountaineer, 114, 106. My Air Military Veterans, 179. Burg Guard, 212, 93, 119. Archers of the Red Mountaineer, 211. And my Airborne Crossbows, 334. And UNGRIM Iron Fist. Mansory Claimers, 135. Iron Guards here, 192, 124, 117. Airborne Crossbows, 216 and 222. Okay, XPW for GULDUR. Okay, stamp performances were servants of the eye by far. 124, 87. Unfortunately, most of his troops really struggled there against the dwarves. Unlucky to him. HAX. Yeah, didn't seem to go their way, did it? Maybe it wasn't a fair matchup. Runic Warlord. Bane Steps, 114. Lorcan Maceman, 81. Warlords of Rune, 176. No real surprise there. Warlords of Rune is Easterling's best attack weapon against the Wolf, against Erebor in general, I reckon. We got here Frag Lancers as well, 244 versus 9, so this unit did exceptionally well. Okay, and XHAVUS there for Dunland. Here's Champion Reavers here, 243, and the rest of these units unfortunately didn't do it near as well. But still, unlucky there to the attackers, and well done to my allies as well on our victory. If you want to see a replay feature deal on this channel, guys, you can send them to my email at scouts@gmail.com. You can post them to me directly on the Discord using my Discord ID. You can also join my Discord server Scouts Reconnaissance, where you can post all manner of total replays into the Battle Replay subchannel you will find there, or just tag me in any Rise of Mordor replay post on the Rise of Mordor Discord as well. This is Mika, on behalf of Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Goodbye, my fellow Scouts. Catch you in the next Total War battle.